皆様、こんにちは。これは先週に続く第2回目です。Everybody, thank you very much. Well, now I'm going to ask you, Molly. Okay? So, when you started going to nursery, did you say preschool? Preschool?
She went to preschool.
Yeah, you don't use the word kindergarten.
No, she went to preschool before kindergarten. She goes before kindergarten. Then she went to kindergarten last year.
Last year.
Mhm.
I see. Well, so last year, Molly, what time did you get up?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Did you hear everybody? She woke up at 6 a.m. 6 o'clock. My goodness. And then what do you do after you get up? You change your clothes? You wash your face?
What do you do in the
What
morning?
do you do?
What do you do first?
First, I get out of bed,
Mm-hmm.
You get out of bed, yes.
And then what?
then I go to the kitchen and eat breakfast.
Oh, you eat breakfast so early. Can you eat? Even very early, you can eat?
Oh yeah. Especially what's your favorite breakfast? Because Daddy cooks for you in the morning, right? Daddy gets you guys ready.
Daddy cooks for you?
Eggs.
Oh, wow.
Eggs and bacon.
Eggs and bacon and
Pancakes.
oh, your daddy makes these things. That's wonderful. And after everything's ready, what time do you leave home to catch a bus?
Well, I forget.
Almost
Simon Fizzy.
Yes.
I mean,
So
6:50.
Yeah, we leave at the same time, and our buses will come either the same time or close to the same time.
I see. So you have to be near the road at least by 7 o'clock?
They say 6:55.
Oh.
Just in case, yeah. So,
Oh,
we
seriously?
really don't walk very far.
6:55.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this year is going to be different because since I'm going into high school, we don't know what time I'm getting on the bus yet.
Oh,
So
you don't know yet.
it's making such a thought.
Yes. So, Molly, do you know what time do you have to take a bus this year?
Same time.
Same time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Time 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yes.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
You being shy.
Yeah. And as a mother, you said you had a fear, especially for your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, how was it? Did your mother was completely okay?
Yeah, she didn't. She has yet to catch COVID. She was okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was a weird year because she had a knee infection, a blood infection
Oh,
just before COVID hit.
yeah.
And she was getting antibiotics 3 times a day right into they call it, I forget what they call it. There's an IV that we would put it in and it goes right to her. It's called a PICC line.
Pick on.
And it goes right to her heart.
Mhm.
So 3 times a day,
Yeah.
Bailey and I were giving her
Oh,
her antibiotics through a syringe.
yes.
And that ended the beginning of March,
Yes.
right as COVID was we heard about it coming in California and Washington, and we said, oh, it's never going to get here. And 2 weeks later, March 13th is when her last day of school that year, and my mom had just gotten off of her. Yeah.
That was
So it was, yeah. It was just a lot, everything just, but yeah, so she was good. She hasn't gotten it yet. Oh, that's good.
I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So how about you? Baby, did you get COVID?
Yes, I have. But it was when I returned to 8th grade when we went back to school. So
So how long ago Last year?
in May.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
This year?
Mhm.
May.
Yeah.
Just before the school ended. Oh, would you tell us what kind of symptom you had?
For one, I had really bad symptom
Yeah,
one day.
yeah.
I had a really bad sore throat.
Bad sore throat.
It hurt to swallow, so
Oh.
but after that day I was fine, just a little bit stuffy,
Mhm.
and other than that, I felt
How about fever?
I think I had a fever the day of my sore throat,
Yeah. That was it.
and that was it, yeah.
Oh, good. How did you feel when you found out she got COVID?
Worried about her getting it, worried about all of us getting it. But we kind of just had to go with it. Like, at least, thankfully, she was already vaccinated
Mhm.
and boosted by then, so she had 3 vaccinations. So, I think that probably helped her not feel so bad.
I think.
But
And
then,
how about Molly? She didn't get any COVID?
no, well, she never tested positive, but she was kind of sick around the same time, but she never tested positive. But she never, and I got it
Yeah.
2 weeks after she did.
2 weeks after.
So when they say it's only, you can't, what do they say, 5 to 10 days, but it was a whole 14 days till I got sick. So I think they don't know. I think it's just a lot of, guessing games. Yeah.
She still has a headache.
Oh.
Still dealing with, that's the only symptom I had. I only had a headache, but so bad that I couldn't get out of bed that day.
The day she tested positive, she couldn't get out of bed. Usually, like, she sees off to school and she's out of bed doing stuff, but she got back into bed. She couldn't really do anything.
I bet Bailey helped you a lot.
She did when she was home, and having my mom there. My mom helped with her, and and their dad got them ready for school and everything.
Oh, that's
But,
good.
Yeah, I really only had that one day of the headache, but since then, I think I was just dehydrated. It dehydrated me.
I see. Yeah.
So now I'm trying to stay hydrated and drink Gatorade, and it's helped a lot. So, can you sit up,
And
please?
yeah, and Bailey,
Are you passing?
would you tell me the school system? Like my daughter Lillian, when she went to school, she went to kindergarten and then first grade. Kindergarten was in the same area, and then it was until fifth grade, entire from kindergarten to 5th grade were in the same school.
Oh, okay.
And then from 6th to 7th or 8th, middle school,
Yeah.
were same. Then 8th to 12 or something like that, high school, it was the same.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a little bit different. So, yeah, Bailey, would you tell me what kind of grades people are together?
Okay, so the school that Marley's going to, there's only kindergarten and first grade. So
No, first grade. Only two.
only 2 grades.
Yes.
And then the school that she'll go to next after this year
Yes.
will be 2nd grade,
Yes.
third grade, and fourth.
So 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
Yes.
3 grades are together.
Yes.
Yes.
And then that's one school.
Yes.
School after that
Yeah.
is 5th and 6th.
5th and 6th.
Yes.
So each group you were talking about different location.
Yes.
Oh,
It's different school.
Wow.
And then the school after that,
Yeah.
which is the school that I used to be in
Just now.
Yeah.
Just last year.
last year, was 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
And now I'm going into high school, which is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Oh, I see. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. 4 years.
Yeah.
It's called high school.
Yes.
I see. And location-wise, it's very far from your house. High school.
Not really. It doesn't. I mean,
Not so far away.
it's about 8-minute drive. So it's not too far. All the schools in this area are pretty close.
Oh.
So
That's wonderful. I'm glad. Although you have to get up very early to catch the bus.
Yeah.
yeah, because the buses
Yeah, bus
have
goes
to stop, at all the different places, and we'd rather not have to sit in the car line and wait for everybody to drive through. It's just too much traffic, and
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
It's a long line.
yeah.
Yes, I see.
And we tell ourselves that we're being more earth friendly by not, because they say to carpool. So essentially, riding the bus is carpooling for children. So we don't have to sit
Mm,
and have all those cars with the exhaust.
Yeah.
So instead,
yeah, that's right.
we're trying to do our part.
Yes.
Yes. So
Your school starts August 29th?
yes. Mm-hmm.
August 29th.
Yes.
And then what kind of hope or happiness or anxiety or fear or what kind of feeling do you have now?
I'm excited, but also nervous for
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
because there's gonna be a lot of people
Yeah.
in 3 different grades other than me that I don't know. So
Well, the classes, do you know what kind of classes you're going to take?
I know what classes I'm gonna take. I just don't know my schedule yet. Not until tomorrow.
I see.
So what classes do you know that you're going to have?
I'm going to take math all year,
Mhm.
English,
Mhm.
science,
Mhm.
and I'm
Oh.
going to take
Mm,
history as well.
I see.
What else? But you're going to also take welding.
Yes.
What's
Welding?
I don't know
So
that.
it's
Like
there's
fusing metal together.
yeah with fire.
Oh, I don't know. What is it? Can you explain?
So say you have 2 pieces of metal
Yes.
that you can't glue together.
Uh-huh.
So in order to make it stronger and stay together for a very long time,
Yeah.
you would take fire.
Mm.
It's this thing that shoots out a small beam of fire, so it's more concentrated to just that spot,
Mm.
and you put it along the edges of both of them
Yeah.
as they're getting held together,
Yeah.
and then
You kind of melts the metal to make it stick together.
yeah.
Oh, so what's the subject? I mean, how do you call that subject?
Or they call it not exploratory. What is it?
It's an art, but it's kind of doing some real experiment. I've never heard that.
No. Yeah.
The word I didn't know. Would you say it again, please?
Welding.
Welding.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So the subject is
Welding.
I see. How often? Once a week or so?
Every day, I think.
Every day. Every day.
Yeah.
For one whole semester. So the first, we don't know which. She gets 2 choices of extra classes. So one half of the year she'll do welding, and one other half of the year she'll do cooking, culinary.
Oh,
I think she's done. You're done. Yeah, she's done.
yeah.
She's so tired. She swam all day yesterday. So,
Well,
would you like to go see Lillian and Maru? Yeah, I'm gonna go see if you can find Maru. Can you wave bye-bye
yeah, you can say.
and say thank you? Wait, here, you go this way. Let's see.
Well, our time is also going well soon. So, Bailey and Bailey's mother, Kirstin, thank you so very much for being with me today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have you.
We're happy
We
to
love
be
helping
here.
you and being here.
Thank you. Well, everybody, bye.
Bye.